Yo! How's everybody doing? Hopefully well. Welcome to 2026, I guess. Oh, I thought I'd test out a little bit of Quake Brutalist Jam 3. I think I've played at least one of them. I played at least one of them previously. But hi. Thyrock, thank you for the sub. Ben, how's it going? 26 months of Thyrock, 35 months for topping. Thank you guys so much. Is someone still subbing in 2026? I've been trying to get a bunch of interesting things working for this stream. In between my voice not being all that great. My voice may just die halfway through this stream, by the way. But I really wanted to stream this. And I also wanted to figure out how to do vertical streaming format stuff. Which apparently you can do. It's just needlessly complicated. So you'd think you could set up a little vertical thing in the OBS software and just send it out and YouTube can take it and then divvy it up. No. That's not how it works right now. That's not how it works. Apparently there's a way you can do it for Twitch, but you need like beta access. There's a way you can do it for TikTok, but I'm not streaming to TikTok. It's just, ooh, a lot of work. More than I care to do. Wolfie, good afternoon. Rugged, no more TC Doom mods around? There's plenty. You just need to look down the back of your couch. Duo, hey. And Ben, you doing good apart from your left shoulder giving out? Nothing a couple of glasses of rum can't fix. Well, I've had a few rums myself. Not today, but over the Christmas period. I fell off the wagon. I'm back on the rum. Not that I really quit. Not that I really quit. Cool Doom art. I got that. Yeah, this is by, is it 88 Alice? That's the artist. Prolific for the awesome Doom artwork. Would recommend. Cannot claim ownership. Just appreciation. Wolfie, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Like I said, this is the first stream of the year. So, expect the usual. Expect technical issues. Expect my brain to cease functioning at various points. The green screen falling down. All that kind of stuff. All that good stuff. But yeah, I hope everyone got what they wanted for Christmas. Unless you were bad, in which case, a lump of coal for you. But then again, in this economy, coal might be useful. You need one of those coal fires. They're doing us a favor. Are Quake 1 mods as easy to launch as Doom was, Bernard? Well,
my brain is injured.
I can show you. So I'm going to be using a Quake source port called Iron Whale. Not as in the seaborne mammal, as in wailing in pain. So Iron Whale, I'm going to launch that right now. And provided you got the mod downloaded and in the same folder as Quake, this should hopefully work. I can do game QBJ3. And hey, there it is. That's how simple it is. That is how simple it is. No muss, no fuss. So if you're using a source port like that, you make sure you're running original format Quake instead of remaster. Make sure whatever mod you downloaded is in the same base folder as Quake. And yeah, as long as you know the name of the folder, you can just bring up... Let me see if I can do it again for you. That ain't good. No, that's good. That's fine. Yeah, you can bring up the console, type game space, and then just type in the name of the folder. It should auto-launch. It should auto-launch, no problem. Now, I might have to jig the audio here because it's quite loud. I'll put them on 50-50. That's not too bad. Let me know if it's a little too loud for anyone's ears out there. But it should be alright. If it is, you just, yeah, turn your volume down. Turn your volume down, damn it. Imagine a mod called Quaker where you play as the Quaker Oats mascot. It may exist. But let's just... I want to back up even further so I can appreciate this. Brutalism, baby! I love me some oppressive concrete. Look at that. We're already off to a good start. So, allegedly, this has 77 maps. It was delayed a number of times as a result of this, because the author behind it needed to make the hub map even bigger. But anyway, we've descended into the obelisk. I already love the way this looks. And, I forgot to mention this. You don't even need to have a version of Quake. There's a standalone download for this. So if you don't want to worry about, messing around with that, if you're on the Quake Brutalist Jam 3 page, there should be a standalone download. So you can just play it. You don't need to fiddle. But if you want to have greater control over things like I usually do, then there you go. But I got my rusty pistol. I'm in the bowels of a brutalist obelisk with a very delightful lobby and an overlook hotel carpet. Good to see. I'm feeling normal. I'm feeling normal today. But yeah, people were apparently very enthusiastic about this lion. Which is why there is so many maps. Jetstream, New Year, Old Icarus, you brought gifts. Oh, wait, what? Sidetracking me already. Have I got to check? What have you done? What have you done? Ah, you got skin deep for me, Matt. Thank you so much. Where did that go? It went somewhere. It's disappeared. I may have read the wrong thing. Anyway, I'll get back to that in a minute. UBJ resurfaced. I don't know what that means, but look at all these textures, man. It's just a vibe right off the bat. They should have stopped at 69 maps topping. Nice, first of all. Press pistol key to reload. Also press pistol key again to spin. What function dictates the form of the building? Beton brute is well and good. There's more to the concept than megatons of cast concrete. Functionality, but also aesthetically pleasing. There was a nice brutalist structure I recall seeing somewhere in the... near the Swiss border in France. Might have been Annecy. I don't know. But it was like a town hall building, but it was like a brutalist slab. I loved it. Man, even the chess is brutalist. So, it's actually, you know what it's reminded me a little of? Control. I wonder if that was a little bit of the inspiration here, the oldest house. I'm getting oldest house vibes. Actually, all I want to know is where the map's at. Where the map's at. Main gallery. I guess it's these doors. I thought they were windows! I mean, they are in a form. Windows to other worlds. Did we get Stalin on spider legs in this? There was. I don't think it was Stalin on spider webs in Hrot. I'm sure it was something else. I didn't even have time to check what the name of this map was. It's called McKinley's Copyright Infringement. Am I gonna start with a problem? Oh shit. Oh good, we've got horrors. Fresh horrors. And twin nail guns. I love this already. Holy shit. You know, I'm getting shades of, damn it! There was like a standalone Quake thing I played not too long ago. That was essentially, like, a promo for another game. Was it Slave Zero? I think it was a Slave Zero thing. This looks freaking awesome, man. I am already in love. Does that explode? Nope. Can I reload my nail guns? Apparently not. Just the pistol. Just started? Oh, yeah, pretty much. Welcome to my brutality. Whoa. But yeah, you got custom enemy types. Custom weapons. Custom maps. You know, I could probably play this for the entirety of January. Are people alright with that? I'm pretty sure I can just keep playing this. And I probably still won't run out. What even? Is this just launching rebar? That's great! This is a freaking rebar launcher. Yes! Oh shit, I'm dying. I'm whiffing my punches. There are... No shit, there's more to go. They're right in front of me. These knights with maces. They must be very confused, teleporting into this place. Running at a fella with a mace, and then he's just launching rebar into your skull? Yeah. You should have stayed back in medieval times. What the fuck? What the heck is even that? This cube is harassing me. Oh god, is that a vor? It certainly got 3 legs. It quacks like a vor and walks like a vor. Must be a vor. Oh my god, that's even more horrifying than I thought. And now I have the pleasure of looking at it side on. Has it got, like, rebar stuck in its mouth as well? It does. I don't mind having a... Oh, wait! No, they got checkpoints! Holy shit! This has got everything! How long did this take? My god. It's got quality of life and everything. I'm used to friggin' map jams having, like, no mercy when it comes to quick saves or auto saves. You know what would be perfect? A front-to-back custom 9 Inch Nails soundtrack for this. I think it would fit like a glove. Can't think why. I've heard Trent's doing another 9 Inch Nails project soon, so that's something to look forward to. I know they did the Tron Ares soundtrack not too long ago. It's amazing that they made a film to go along with that album. I'm not really interested in it because Jared Leto is probably a sex pest, but yeah, the music's good. Dang. So can I detonate these? Oh no, they dissolve of their own free will. That's good. Wish I could dissolve of my own free will. Holy shit. We tried existing recently. It's terrible. Getting Wrath vibes. At least this was done quicker than Wrath. Hey-oh! I don't hate Wrath. It's just that it didn't quite live up to its own expectations. And it got kind of boring. It got kind of boring for me after, like, what, the first major hub. I was about halfway through the second hub, and I was like, I can probably live without having experienced the rest of this. It kind of fizzled out on me. If you play this map without the monsters, it's more scary for some reason. Do you get spooked by liminal spaces, Il Cavo? That's the vibe. Did I just kill everything before picking this up again? It's a good job that I had my fill. I had my fun. That's all that matters. Anything to punch? Yes? Good. Allow me to fist you. In the face. With my fists. Oh! Yes. This pleases me. This pleases me. Kill to unlock! That's my favorite method of unlocking doors. Thank you very much. What the heck? Kills drop healing orbs. Okay. This is throwing so much interesting new stuff at me that I'm having trouble keeping up. So we got healing orbs. This is just one map, by the way. This is just one map. Oh, get off me. I don't know why, but I got a King of the Hill thing. Oh, God! Gone through my head. You know, where the... I think Bobby Hill's trying to do self-defense or something. It's like, don't touch my purse. I don't know you. I don't know why that's going through my head. Can I just leave? I'd like to leave. Everything here is intimidating the shit out of me. Woo! Jetstream Warframe already nipped 9 Inch Nails for the 99 update. Ooh, I've not had a chance to play that. I had actually downloaded Warframe recently, and then I forgot why I downloaded it and deleted it, so I might need to download Warframe again. I gotta give props to the enemy design. He's got a straight-up commando rocket launcher there. Good old 4-rocket array. Classic. Fear and Hunger would slap his Doom mod. Fear and Hunger, everything I know about Fear and Hunger just sounds like something I probably wouldn't enjoy because I'd probably get too invested. Ooh, we got our Shambler variant. He's looking very leathery. This is uncomfortable in the best possible way. Not when I'm being electrocuted. That's not the kind of thing I'm talking about here. No! But yeah, look at him. He's all leathery. He's got a butt crack and everything. Ah! It reminds me of those cats. Those hairless cats called. That was the end? Oh, God. Good timing.
Happy Quake Mass.
Thank you very much, Lava. Thank you for the 75 months. Anyway, what have I missed? Sorry, I've been locked in. Have I seen season 14 of King of the Hill? Yes, yes. I really enjoyed it. It was like a warm hug coming back to King of the Hill. Is there a reason to download the mod instead of the standalone? Personal preference. For me, I get choice of what source port I want to play it with. So if you download the mod on its own, you can choose whatever your favorite thing is. If you're not bothered about what source port it runs with, that's what standalone's for. Is that a gosh darn Army of Darkness gif? You bet your bottom dollar. And your top dollar. I'll take all of them.
Hello everyone, hope the beginning of 2026 is going well.
It's good so far. It really is, Marvel. Thank you so much for the 76 months. You know what, all I need to know is where did I go for that first map? Because I want to know if it fills in like the window. You know what I mean? Like, helps you keep track of what you completed, because I have no idea what oh, there it is, it's blacked out. Okay. So if I take this from the main way I came in. So that's the main way in. There's like an upstairs. Oh my god. You can still replay them. Awesome. Authorized personnel only. I'm even having a nice time exploring the goddamn hub. That's when you know you're onto a winner. We got a graffiti wall in here. The credits room. Oh, that's great. Look at that. That's some friggin' style, man. God, I'd love to stand in this. You know what? I want to see if I can look through this in VR at some time. There's no better way to get a sense of scale for something than popping it in a VR format. It's amazing what it does. But I'm sure I'll be able to. Do you need the simple Quake launcher with it? Only asking because you're going to get this now and the port Iron Whale. Simple Quake launcher? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming you own a copy of Quake. Because the standalone, the benefit of the standalone, it uses Libra Quake. An introduction? Jesh. Whatever. Let's play it. I'm not as deep in the weeds on the methods of playing Quake as I am with Doom. I just stick it in the folder and then launch it through the console. Oh, so like a literal introduction to the actual thing itself. In this map, you'll be introduced to the updated weapon and item arsenal, the new enemy additions and extra map-making features. What if I don't want to be introduced, and I'm happy to just enjoy them as they happen? This is the dev map. Yeah, I found it. I found the dev map. Instant teleports. So yeah, this is running through all the features that this has, that the mappers were able to play around with. Now, because I'm a ding-dong, I want to know if there's an exit. Just load. Just load what? I'd go home. Cool. Does it keep my progress? It does. Fantastic. Right, let's try the monochrome. I got introduced. So hard. This looks inviting. So I'm getting the feeling, that the weapon set that I've experienced in that first map is, fuck. Piss off. Piss off! No! Well, it's good to know that that variant is just as annoying as the original. The only issue... Well, what was I reading? The only issue is it marks the map you were just in even if you didn't finish it. Oh, if you do go home? Okay. Do you or anyone in chat, Grishy, know if Brazilian Drug Dealer 3... I need a portal. Oh, wait, I opened a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive I need to close it. Is it any good? It's a lot of fun. I've streamed it. Oh, it's because of the one behind me. I thought I only had the one left to deal with. We're good. Ah, yourself. I think I see what happened. That previous bit of room lifted up. I hope it doesn't come back down again. That would be unfortunate. I feel like I've gotten myself stuck. I may have seen 90% of the weapons though. What with the first map that I played? Well, that was a good pick then. It was a good pick. Right, am I missing a... yeah, a shoot switch. Is that a different color from the last time I fought one of those? Did they come in different variations? And yeah, I'm just appreciating the spread on the shotgun here as well. And ricochets. Grenade launcher. This one is monochrome. I mean, that's kind of the name of the map. that's the entire point. So I'm getting the feeling this is more of a tight kind of arena style map. The passage is opened below. Dare I descend? I do love an abyssal depth. Provided there's not any, you know, abyssal monstrosities. Standard question, how many times have I blown myself up? I've not blown myself up any times so far. Thank you very much. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is this just kill everything? Oh boy. Oh boy. I need my grenade launcher, don't I? I'm forgetting again. Alright. Alright. It's because I'm still getting used to the visuals of these enemies. Ooh! Sweet. This is going to be a sequence of crusher rooms. Ah. It's opening like a puzzle box. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Let them get squished. Let them take care of themselves. Then you're gonna do a standalone version, comes with everything anyway. Yeah. It's nice to have the choice. It's nice to have the choice. There's those short-range misses that make my soul hurt. With a shotgun. Oh. Oh! I got distracted by the countdown. I got distracted, damn it! You can't just put a freaking countdown in front of my face. So door open nearby. What door were? Oh hey! I didn't even. That's not a door. That's a lift. Anyway. Rob, this has an interesting take on traditional Quake weapon designs. Indeed it does. Custom outlay. But you got the nice Quake feel. But with like the custom weapon sets. I'm still trying to remember off the top of my head what was the name of that, was it Slave Zero? Quake TC? Because that was pretty good as well. Would recommend. Someone may have mentioned it in chat, but yeah. Get out of here! Yeah, I realize there's not really a lot different between this and maybe, you know, standard nail gun, but it just feels cooler. Because it's akimbo, yeah? Episode Enyo, that's the one. So yeah, Slave Zero X Episode Enyo. And what's crazy is it was meant as a companion thing. It's like a standalone Quake Total Conversion. That was made to promote a 2D, like side-scrolling kind of beat-em-up type spin on Slave Zero. It's insane. It's insane. I did a video on it back when it released. I would recommend, easily. You can draw with the nails on the awls. On the awls? And the walls. Reba. Reba! Still not quite firing up, you know, the neurons in the same way as that was at that Half-Life 2 crossbow. That launches like that hot rebar. But it still feels good. It's just reminding me of other weapons. Wasteful, precious nails. Nah, there's plenty. There's plenty. There's plenty. Picked up explosives. That can't be good. But yeah, so far, it is immaculate. Thou shalt... I'm not trying to run away, I'm trying to kill! I do not know why I am here, all I know is that I must kill. I'm wondering whether some of the knights have, like, resistance. Because when I fire nails against the Death Knight guy, it feels like there's some kind of potential armor resistance. Please die. Thank you. Oh, no! When you least expect it. Grenade up the Jaxie. You think the rebar gun not sticking them to the walls is what's throwing me off? Yes! Yes. Why even live? Why even live? That monster's caked. I've already looked at it. I had the Shambler earlier. I remarked on its buttocks. It's packing. What can I say? It's packing meat. You know what, I am appreciating the fact that this has a firing arc. So you still gotta... You still kinda gotta lob it. Hey! Now we're cooking with ass. Oh. Imagine if I would have had, like, no health left. I would have crushed myself on that lift. This looks sick as hell. It is indeed sick as all hell. Do you like concrete? Do you like rebar? If you like nails and horrific eldritch monstrosities therein, then I think you're probably going to have a good time with this. It's got cake. What can I say? I did it again. It's doing a thing! The level's doing a weird thing again! It's changed behind me, hasn't it? It has. It has! It continues to. Ooh, that is so seamless. That is so seamless. I love it when levels do that. When it takes just a little bit of time to realize what's happening. So the level was just shifting behind me out of sight. When my field of view left whatever was behind me, it would just reconfigure and change. I love that stuff. Ooh, this looks hefty. This looks hefty. John Doe, you doubt it would be good for streaming, but if I like architecture stuff, try Black Shard. You spend a lot of time walking around just going ooh at the views. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun to me. I don't mind a bit of sightseeing. Might as well get all the ammo. Didn't Bloom do something like that very well? I think so. I think so. It's been a hot minute. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh god, the horrifying obelisk is back again. Oh boy. Did I just pick up like a freaking quad damage while I wasn't looking? Oh, damn! Wait. Wait! Wrong kind of weapon! You would pay for this? Izumi, yeah, Izumi. That's what I'm going with. Well, you don't have to, because it's free. It's literally free real estate. Which makes it even more awesome. I was thinking about doing a video at some point soon about, you know, all the people who are upset about RAM being so expensive. They were maybe thinking about getting themselves a killer PC. And just highlighting how many games have active and robust mod scenes that don't require you to have a beast of a PC. Because Quake is certainly fitting the bill. As is, you know, the obvious Doom. Heck, you can run Doom in a spreadsheet. You know, this is... Where's my rebar? Do I still have rebar? Where's my rebar? You know, the heck of it is, I know I've got several Vor projectiles on my ass right now. It's just like... I think I got it. I think I got it! Other concrete worlds await. At least 75 of them. Yes. 130 out of 130. 0 out of 8 secrets, just the way I like it. You wonder if someone will do the Dean of Quake on this Brutalist Jam. This is where I feel like I need additional context because my brain does not recognize the Dean of Quake phrase, which may horrify some of you. Ben, you're getting a new PC for Dark Ages. PC's getting on now and it's showing its age. Well, I hope you can get a good deal in the midst of all of this horrific, and I mean horrific, RAM and GPU pricing. I know you probably don't need reminding, but it's quite possibly the worst time to be buying or building a PC right now. Dean of Doom is a Doom mod review channel. Oh! Cool. Glycine, you bought a 5070 on Saturday. It already cost €50 more today. Damn. This is why I'm happy with my waifu GPU. So, what have we got? Savior Machine. I am totally stealing these map names for song titles, by the way. If they aren't already. Oh boy. Ah, not the flesh pit. This music's awesome. It's got me grooving. Please, can I have a shotgun? Or do I need to make these enemies familiar with the wrench? It is making me squint a bit though, I won't lie. I wasn't sure whether the ammo casings fell off the hotbar for a minute there, but PGO, you mentioned it in chat, I'm just noticing now. That is a gorgeous little animation. Is that not? Lovely. You figured I'm furrowing my brow more than squinting. I could squint harder. That was going to be the next Die Hard film. Die Hard, what is it now? 5, 6? Die Hard 6, squint harder. Right, where the heck? Where the heck? I think I'll continue to ascend. You can snipe enemies from across the map with this pistol. Awesome. Can it enhance my vision? Because I think I'm going to need some. I can't see shit. Oh, a teleport cube. I was getting slight vibes of fear enemies, though, when he said contact. We're gonna slipgate. I'm sorry, doggos. You had to be operating in service of evil. What can I say? My bullets don't discriminate. Can I go through that? No. Oh, I strafed right into that rocket. Do they track? They look like they do. They do! My reputation is assured. It's fine. I didn't strafe into that rocket, the rocket strafed into me. Yeah. Man, by the end of this, I think my reflexes are gonna be well and thoroughly tested. Polished. To a mirror sheen. What source port am I playing this on, Donuts? I'm playing this on Iron Whale. Is there an SSG in this, Omega? I have not encountered it yet, if it exists. Bah! Hello. What do you do? That looks like a hazard protection type thing. This is the only downside when you got a mod or map pack or whatever that has heavy custom assets, like from top to bottom. You have to relearn a bit of the language. I say this all the time when it comes to even like, you know, Doom maps that do custom stuff. When you got like custom textures for switches and what have you. Sometimes it takes a few goes before you actually, you know, develop that bit of neural pathway that goes, yes, a switch! This is how it's supposed to operate. I understand now. Design language is cool like that. And important. Alright, I'm just grooving. I'm just grooving. Damn, those things are quick, though. Gosh darn it. Oh, no! Am I stuck? Oh, I nearly got stuck in that pipe for some reason. I was able to just slide off. Don't know why the jump didn't work. Reba! Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Oh, I hit. There we go. Alright, these things. These things. That thing. The thing about this thing, right? Is you shoot it till it dies. And then the thing about the other things is you shoot them before they glop all over you. It takes ages to wash out. Yeah. These things lurking in the dark. Can you pick up your old rebar from the walls? No. Pity. A pity. Oh, wait, this is open now. And for good reason. I think there's horrific underwater eels. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I gotta give credit to the design work on these enemies. Some of them are genuinely unsettling. Is this open or not? Oh no, you're telling me I gotta... cruel. I'm not dumb. The map is the problem here, not me. Not my poor judgment of the situation. No, it quick saved on the button press. Iron Whale, no! Whew. Oh, I think I was subconsciously holding my own breath for a second then. That ain't good. Do you ever do that in films when there's like an underwater section or whatever, and everyone has to hold their breath? Do you ever try and hold your breath and see if it's like feasible? There's like one bit in Alien Resurrection when they have to go underwater through a section of the ship. I'm not sure I've ever been able to survive. It ain't doable, damn it. Maybe they got future lungs. Where's my rebound cannon? I got a pair of cheeks that need clapping. I thought I saw a Shumbler. I may have been mistaken. Ooh. I think I got 3 enemies in a row there. Ooh. If you succeed in holding your breath, you feel so ignorantly proud like that. Yeah, it makes absolutely no difference. Lion used to be able to do a full lap underwater. Free divers go crazy. Oh, yeah, yeah. If you're trained, yeah. You know what it is about that enemy type? Every time they've turned up so far, my brain goes, oh, it's just a part of the level. Until I realize it's got mouths. What's my favorite weapon so far? I am genuinely enjoying this. The rebar cannon. The rocket launcher is pretty sweet as well. It's like multi-rocket launcher. But yeah, the fact that this has piercing, goes through multiple enemies. I like that. That makes me moist. Right. Also make short work of those Death Knight types. Good to know. I like how vague that is. There's more to go. I'm not telling you how many. Fuck you. Just get busy killing. I'm wasting so much rebar. Four more. In this economy. At this time of year. In this hemisphere. Gotta kill everything. I wasn't reading. I can hear something skittering. Ah, the flesh eels count. Of course they do. Any rocket launcher needs to be measured in the versatility of the one in Unreal Tournament 2K4. Is that not the one that's gotten, like, massive fan support recently? I need to check that out sometime. I just realized I can't see shit. There we go. Oh, was it this door? I got myself turned around! Oh no, this is where I came through. I'm just gonna go through this again, just in case. Alright. I'm wondering if there's something I need to have shot. Or kill. It said I killed everything that I need to, right? One-eyed freak bot, you can't believe they made a Quake mod about your favorite style of architecture? Well, this is gonna please you. This is the third. This is the third map set. And this is by far the largest. Sorry, I'm kind of derping around here because I have no idea where I need to go next. I've been through the blood pool, unless there's multiple paths. Also, this bit up here, I genuinely cannot see. Oh! That'll do it. That'll do it. Wait a minute. Ah! Appa! I hate when I get stuck awkwardly bobbing out of a body of water in this. Where they at? Where they at? Can you co-op in this mod, Fergus? I don't know. I guess if you're using it with a source board that has co-op compatibility, I don't see why not. There's also like the standalone. I don't know if it's something you can do with the standalone. Oh, bounce pad, bounce pad, bounce pad. Oh, there's an enemy called Devore, but they don't eat you. What did it mean by this? I'm sure there's plenty of instances of things being named slightly wrong. Like John Wick, for example. His hitman nickname is Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga, or whatever. It's not the boogeyman. It's Baba Yaga, the witch at the woods. They got it slightly mistranslated. But then again, the phrase was, nah, he's not the boogeyman, he's the guy you sent to kill the boogeyman. So I think they got their folklore a little topsy-turvy. But it's cool, because the film was great. And then they made another 3 films, which is insane. What? Oh! These teleports are coming a little too thick and fast for my liking. I need written notice of a unsanctioned teleport. Wah! How did things explode? Are they meant to explode? Huh. Weird. So this is the earlier part of the level that I have now looped back around to. Excuse me. Jetstream, in Slavic culture, the name Baba Yaga is synonymous with the Western concept of a boogeyman. Get educated. Is it really? The more you know. Maybe they got it right then. Or am I just thinking there's some cross-pollination with other folklore aspects? Because what's the witch in the woods that lives in a house that's on chicken legs? What's that one? What's that one? I'm not just making this up. These are things that exist. I'm sure of it. That's also Baba Yaga. This is what I'm on about! This is why it's confusing! This is why the John Wick being called Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga. Tomato. This is why it gets confusing. Now, what am I saying here is that I demand a little bit of logical consistency from my folklore that was probably, you know, created thousands of years ago. How dare they? How dare they confuse me, modern man, in this instance, with such confusing loose concepts that are almost certainly allegory? How very dare they? How very dare they? I will say this is starting to get a little... Wait, is that just a... Oh, it's just a pickup. So wait, what is the purpose of this switch? The fact that I can squish it repeatedly annoys me on several levels. And there's other switches attached to this middle thing, which is why it's probably not working. What am I missing? The stimming toy. That explains why I keep doing it. So what was this room all about? I picked up a key from this room. I got the blue. I got the gold. Or is it the silver and the gold? That always trips me up in Quake. So I pressed that one. Press this one, right? I'm sure I've pressed that one. Do I not have the appropriate key for that? Or is something broken? I'm hoping not. Because otherwise I'm gonna be a little stuck. Now I object to this. So if you want to know what my issue was with that switch there, I thought there was going to be another switch that would lower those barriers so I could hit the switch. But no, the keys were for the barriers. Here we go! Here we go! Is this not a banger of a rocket launcher? thuds him into them. Get rid of it! Oh, wait. Do I have any grenades? They do need to die. Can I jib him with my wrench? Yep, gotta be explosives. Good job they respawn. Otherwise, I'd be in a bit of a pickle. Well, that's one way of turning a switch on. See, I'm getting it now. You know, the pillars were the color of the keys. Not the switches, it's the pillars. Dwarven, you just downloaded this last night. Anyone know what the best graphics settings are for Iron Whale using original? Well, I am currently running on original. I haven't really messed with much. Defaults and my monitor resolution are working just fine. No, the wrench is not the weapon I wish to be using. I keep falling in flesh pits! Alright, I'm just gonna check something. Novalis, thank you for the sub there. I'm not sure if it's popped up yet. I just heard the noise thing. Happens to the best of us. Falling in a flesh pit. Yeah. Feels like every other day to me. Walk down the street. Flesh pit. Oh, no, that was a bad lob. Bad lob! Where's the rest of them? Where they at? I'd say they're coming out the woodwork, but they're coming out the flesh work. Come on, get up! No time to be lazy. It's a pretty short lob on this thing. I mean, I can't fault the results, but still. What? Ah! Where's my rockets? There we go. Whew. Alright, I think I'm gonna save just a little bit though. It said, I think it said I was popped by a blister. Is it those things? Am I not allowed to walk on those? I don't know what happened. I say my main criticism of this map is I wish it wasn't this dark. Doesn't have to be much lighter, just a smidge. You know how some games have that that brightness and contrast setting where it's like, you know, change this until you can only see the symbol on the left or the right. I'll be honest with you, sometimes I lie. I say, yeah, this looks good to me. I'm not abiding by your arbitrary eyesight rules for the best so-called visual experience. Oh boy. I'm out of explosives! This is not good. I mean, do these things need to have died? I'm gonna take a guess and say maybe. This will make me all the more salty considering the fact that I inexplicably died after getting most of this shit killed previously. Save. Come on, there's gotta be more explosives around here somewhere. There's like 2 respawning packs, and that seems to be about it. Gonna need more than that! Are they throwing rebar? Yeah, I think they're pulling rebar out of their own bodies and chucking it at me. Let's see. It seems that way. Any minute now. Any minute now. You can just go change gamma correction? I mean, yeah. But it's not like I haven't got one of those monitors that's... I was wondering why that hadn't happened yet. There we go. I feel, you know, if you're close enough, you should be able to jib an enemy. Oh, that's what killed me. Yeah. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get it. Is this not the teleport pillar? Again, I'm gonna have to kill everything. These gosh darn ritual sacrifices. There's gotta be a better way to power technology, I tells you. I was taking a minute to appreciate. I was looking at that thing, and this feels very Beksinski. Bekinski? How do I say his name? Is it Beksinski or Bekinski? I think there's like an S in a weird place in his name. Beksinski. There we go. That's where the S is. My brain doesn't really remember where the S in the name is. Oh. I thought that was going to be a jump pad for a second. Seriously, all this to power a slipgate. I think about halfway through this process, I'll be like, you know what, I'm good. I'm good. Access to dimensions, terrifying and profane. You know what, I'm gonna go back to the cafeteria. It's lasagna day today. Gonna get myself a chalky milk and a lasagna, you know, I'll let me know how it turns out. And then you just hear the blood-curdling screams from the teleport room. And then you make a break for the friggin' exit. I kinda see what's happened there. See, what happened is, you got 2 dimensions fused. There's your problem. There's a quick fix, you just gotta kill everything. And then, you know, soak the teleporter in the blood of your enemies. And then, you know, Bob's your uncle. You just stand on it a few times, hope it works. No? Okay. We're still fighting. We're still going! This is starting to make me think I've missed something. More waves in the Serious Sam Arena. This is the point where if there's another wave after this, I'm gonna start thinking that I've, you know, missed a switch that I just need to get to in time. It's happening again. Same configuration. There you go. And there it is. Should I keep flushing? Is this still part of the cycle, or am I just not getting it? I got stuck in the infinite demon chamber again. Wait, so I gotta do it again? What do you mean? What do you mean the buttons have popped back up? What do you mean? What do you mean it's a double flusher? What do you mean? Oh wait, is that the door? Can I just leave? I think I can just leave. As it happens, it was not a triple flusher, or a double flusher. It was a single flusher. I just forgot to see the exit because it's, you know, a pitch black void. 2 out of 3 secrets, though. I didn't even notice. When secrets? Accidental secrets. I gotta keep an eye on my time. So that's 3. In about an hour and a half, 3 maps out of 77. I want to know what this one on top is. It's caught my eye. It's got a place of prominence. Escape from... What is that? KOE 37. 4-star difficulty, 3-hour playtime! Average playtime, 3 hours? Oh, I'm not going to be able to finish that one in the time I've got today. Oh. Do not pick up. Do not use the bathroom if you wait, let me try that again. Do not use the bathroom if you pick up a quad damage. Yeah, that porcelain ain't surviving. Does the streamer get paid if you use a Prime sub? I think it's... Basically, I get... Yeah, I do. I'm glad you're thinking of that. Much appreciated. Full Moon Brutalism, 1 star. Babby, me, yes. Oh, thank you so much, Foley. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's what Prime subs are for. If you've got a spur Prime sub kicking around, you know, I'll happily take it off your hands. It'll buy me more booze. Hello. Oh, a shotgun. How handy. It's Apocalypse, thank you so much for the sub. Just saw that I'm a Proton supporter. Based. Yeah, I use Proton for a lot of stuff.
A Prime sub like this one?
Yes, thank you. Sorry, my what? Yes, there's a different one. Thank you, Zedbocalypse. I'm so confused. Oh, there's the moon. I was about to say, didn't this map have something to do with the moon? Full Moon Brutalism? There it is. There it is. It's hauntingly sparse so far. It reminds me of the outside part of Erebus Reactor in Dusk. You know what I mean, right? Once you've done that level, you go on the outside kind of bit where the cooling towers are. Then you fight Big John. Oh, that reminds me. There's a revisit I need to do. I need to revisit Gloomwood because it's had, I think, another update. I really liked what I played of Gloomwood. I think maybe a few years back now. But I got like a bit of a unofficial policy where I'm more than happy to let them cook. And then I'll come back. I'm not gonna jump on every single, you know, individual update. I mean, I probably should if I want to do the YouTube, but, you know, I think we've established at this point several, maybe a decade in, I'm not good at the YouTube. You bought Gloomwood, but decided to let it sit till 1.0. I like to check in when I know that these projects are going to be long tail. I don't mind. Especially with the Gloomwood format, you know, like the Ultra Kill format as well. It's progressive progression. You're still getting more. It's like little expansion packs every now and again for something that you already like. That's like my ideal form of the early access model. I'll put out a real solid, tremendously entertaining chunk of game. More than happy to part with my cash for that experience. And you're telling me that I'll get even more of it as time progresses in a hopefully timely fashion? Yes, please. More of this, please. Sulaco included. Yep. Incision is finished. Don't know if I'd done that. Yeah. I mentioned it in my favorite shit of 2025 video. Incision was a lot of fun. I feel like it's been flying under the radar for a lot, but if you are a Dusk enjoyer, Incision, absolutely. Cultic, I had a whale of a time with Cultic. I streamed Cultic, finished Cultic. Absolute, just 10 out of 10, that game. I love it. I'm just noticing, this level has no music. Have I found, like, the opposite way around this staircase? Because everyone's facing the opposite direction. It's good for me. It did say, you know, 1-star Babby mode level, didn't it? I was about to go, why is this so easy? And I'm like, I literally picked the level with 1-star difficulty. It's 10 minutes long. That's why. That's why it's so easy. Ultra Kill is cripplingly overscoped. You don't believe it'll ever get finished? It's vaporware to you. Well, you know, it's up to them to prove you wrong then, isn't it? I've done a few let me try that again. I've done a few revisits to Ultra Kill over the years. I've been blown away every single time. The next one looks nuts. What layer are they up to next? Is it Fraud? I'm really looking forward to that one. I did get a key, right? I got like a silver key. I'm not sure where to put it. Is this how you bunny hop? I know there's the wiggle. I've never been good at OG Quake bunny hopping. Shooting, I'm fine. That whole aspect, A-okay. The bunny hop stuff, yeah, I need my crutches. The things that you get in more recent stuff, like auto hop. I say one big benefit of playing through this is it is making me a little bit more comfortable with the notion of trying out, what is it, Trench Broom? Trench Broom or Trench Boom? Is it Trench Boom? Making my own Quake maps. I think I tried to get acquainted with it not too long ago. It's just, I found it a bit of a curve after working with, whatchamacallit, Ultimate Doom Builder. Superunit vaporware is when a game is 80% playable with frequent updates on future content. I thought vaporware is a game that you can't play. Personally speaking, my definition of vaporware is a game that has all of the promise, all of the visuals, that they've got the gameplay showcases, all that kind of stuff, but it's been in development for such a long time that you can't be sure that it'll ever really come out. And then they go like radio silent for a very long time. That's vaporware to me. They just friggin' fall off the face of the earth. But you remember it being a big deal. There was articles, there was gameplay. There was never a demo. Or maybe there was, I don't know. I don't want to name names, but there was supposed to be a demo or an early access edition of a game called Beta Decay before the end, I think, of 2025. But if you want to talk about overscoped, if you want to talk about a project that sounds ridiculously overscoped, go look up Beta Decay. And, yeah, get back to me on that one, because it's ridiculous. The thing is, they're doing absolutely everything right when it comes to generating interest. It looks like a dream game. It looks like an absolute dream game. I want it. I need it. I am desperate to play it. It on paper, and from what I've seen, it looks like everything that I could possibly want. But, yeah, there's that nagging doubt. The nagging doubt that the dev is bitten off way more than they can chew. I want the dream to be real. I really do. And you know what? I'll be first in line when it is. If it is. Yeah, I know. Short-range explosives. So sue me. PS1 visuals is a new indie look, it seems. I like the PS1 style. I'm glad that the genesis of that is that we've got PS1 style visuals without the vertex, what is it, the vertex wobble? That trademark wobbliness that you used to get in PS1 polygon graphics. Right, where the fudge does this gold key go? Because, man, this map sure does have a lot of wandering around big, wide, empty spaces. Well, it ain't that. Lion, speaking of overscoped, you do feel about some of your studio work? You want to do an RTS with GoApp as its agent behavior? I don't even know what it is. Just talking to people makes you feel crazy. Yo, Monster, you almost participated in this map jam, but instead you worked on Gravelord map jam instead. Sad you couldn't be a part of this, but you won second place in Gravelord. Is Gravelord for Quake? I've not heard of Gravelord. Again, I'm woefully out of the loop with a lot of this stuff, so I am more than interested to check that kind of thing out. Lion, goal-orientated action planning. Oh, the same behavior as enemies in Fear and Monolith stuff. Oh, I get you. I get you. They thought they were getting back up, but I chipped them. So yeah, other criticism of this map. A lot of the environments are a little samey. So sometimes it's hard for me to tell when I've been through an area because there's a lot of, yeah, a lot of deja vu. Gravelord is a Quake-like boom shoot revival. Ah. Chapter 1 only right now, but I got an editor and hosting map jams already. Oh, alright. I think I'm starting to feel a stir of memory with that one. I think it's been mentioned in the past, now that you've described it a little bit more. No! Stay still! Just two idiots missing each other point blank with grenade launchers. Don't mind us. Yeah, I feel like I've been through this exact same section like 3 times. So yeah, it seems my first mistake was not leading with the shotgun, because the shotgun still assuredly slabs. I was wondering why I died so quick last time. It's because I forgot the guy with the friggin' rocket launcher around the corner. Minding his own business at his standing desk. I've wondered about the relative merits of standing desks, and then I realized I really like sitting down. So I'm thinking I might still get one of those little, like, treadmill things, but I'll just waggle my legs under the desk instead of standing up. That counts as step count, right? Would I ever play Deus Ex on my channel, Mr. Noodles? Once upon a time I did. I'm pretty sure I played, was it the Nameless mod or the Malkavian mod? I'll try to remember which one is which. But one is a glorified shitpost, and the other is actually quite involved. I want to say Malkavian is the shitpost. Yeah, Malkavian. Malkavian is hilarious. Trying to remember if that's the one where there was a section where you have to, oh wait, that's not a rebar zombie. You have to kill Hitler, but he's in the form of, a basketball. It sounds like a fever dream, and that's because it is. And there's a lot of basketballs as well. It's not that, like, there's only one basketball in the room, and that's definably the Hitler basketball. No, it's not that. It's not that simple. You must figure out which of these basketballs is Hitler. Right. Uh-huh. I see. Okay. Nothing.
Target. Going in. Target.
Alright. I'm hoping that something outside has changed. I mean, the moon's still there. I'm guessing, you know, going inside this will be an option at some point. Hey! Now, the fact that the pistol has that little bullet bar makes me sad that the other guns don't. You know, I'm sure there was a HUD mod for Doom that does exactly that for every weapon in Doom. It has a little animated HUD thing that pops the bullets and the shells and the rockets out of the HUD whenever you fire them. Delightful. So there's a little while back now. I'm trying to remember what I played it alongside because it was classed as a mini mod. So I'm pretty sure I combined it with something else. Pardon me. DevRed's HUD? It might be. I say I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now, but I really enjoyed it. You know, when you've had, like, 3 consecutive back-to-back banger maps, and then the next one is, you know, obviously someone's early attempt at dealing with Quake and this kind of stuff, as is the whole point of a map jam. It is a little jarring. It is a little jarring. Because you get some folks who haven't, like, figured out the unwritten rules, so to speak, of, you know, switches, of you know, key usage, that kind of stuff. Rule of 3. That's why I say the unwritten rules as opposed to actual rules. You don't have to stick to them. But I do find that if you understand them, you can get much more interesting ways of breaking them. Vibe rules, if you will. Suggestions. That's what we call suggestions. Alright, have I reached the top of the tower? Now, personally speaking, I would have thrown a bunch of shamblers up here just for good measure. And considering there's a nice open bit at the top here, maybe some of those scrags. Maybe some scrags outside, but then I'm just realizing there's actually windows in this. That's the end of the level. Okay. That was assuredly a level that I played. For sure more. That's another 1 star. Untitled. Siloed Thought. Aeroforge. Stalking the Reactor. Is that a half hour? Whispering Star. Brutal Deluxe. Doomed to Start Again. Well, now I've got to.
What are next?
This one. Please check average playtime. I am. I'm literally reading them as I do so. There's one I didn't I didn't go into because it was a 3-hour playtime. And I'm like, I don't have that much time. I don't have that much time today. I want to get through some of the smaller maps before getting to the big kahunas, which I will probably do later on in the week. Maybe even tomorrow, because as I've already said, January is going to be very much a big old streaming month for me, because making videos for January is a bit of a crapshoot. For anyone who's in the know, January is like dog water in terms of ad revenue. So a lot of channels will do like streaming. A lot of channels will do compilations of previous year's stuff into like hours long compilation videos. That's why you see a lot of that in January. Essentially take it as a bit of an unofficial hiatus. I did get a bit of entryway at the start of this, but then it's spun off in its own direction. It's got the entryway stairs. Now, Delissa, you never have much time for us anymore. Oh no. Aside from having to deal with 3 kids, yeah. that's a natural consequence of my situation. But yeah, I don't want to rush things. I don't want to burn myself out anymore. I've been breaking my back trying to get content done on a regular, reliable basis. I've basically been following the rules that everyone says you're supposed to follow. Reliable, regular, half interesting thumbnails, understandable, legible titles, all of that business. I've been doing it. Getting crushed to death, falling out the map, all of the things that are conducive to success. But, after 10 years, I'm thinking I need to change something up. Right. Let's go back into the pit. There we go. So the trick is not to ride the elevator too high, unless you want to end up like Emilio Estevez at the start of Mission Impossible. That was an unnecessarily brutal death, was it not? Was it not? Look at that, look at that, it's really low. How am I supposed to deal with that? How do I get off there before getting squished? Not right, damn it. It's not right! There's a switch. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? A switch in the hallway? No, that's texture. That's just wall decoration. You just gotta be quick. I don't like that. Not that it's bad, just that it's mean. What else? I was talking about something or reading something earlier. Is this Doom 2? No, this is Patrick. Now I'm seeing it a bit more. Now I'm seeing it. There's some rooms that are like Doom 1, E1M1, and Entryway. It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. Why not? Why not both? I do I do find it funny sometimes when people have a, you know, it's clearly based on Doom 1 or Doom 2 levels. The question is, you know, how slavish a recreation do you want to make it? Because if you make it too slavish, it becomes kind of one note. Kind of boring. You wanna pepper it with a few curveballs, so to speak. But not too many curveballs, because then, you know, it loses the recognizability. Love the Doom references in Bolt Gun. Batsy, I want to play that DLC. I really enjoyed Bolt Gun. I've not played the expansion yet. And Bolt Gun, we're getting Bolt Gun 2. Fuck. We're getting Bolt Gun 2. Life is worth living. This makes you want to redo Quake as well as half Quake. Right, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it. You see it? I'm gonna see it. I got it. I got it. I got it. No, I don't. I can't wrench it. I gotta shoot it. It's not a long distance wrench. Now this has been screaming at me. This. Yeah. A stairwell. Ah. Ah. I see. I don't see. It's dark as shit. Oh no, there's monstrosities in the basement again. I'll leave them to the wet slapping. They can slap amongst themselves. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for wet slapping. Have I had any favorite maps yet? I think recency bias is gonna do me in on that one, because I've only played like, what is it, 5 maps? The first one was a hoot, but I think that may have been because it's the first one I picked. We'll see. We'll see. I got a lot. I got a lot. There's a lot to get through. Also, I'm getting lost. Getting lost. I've got a key, but I can't remember if I saw a keycard door. What's this one called? Doomed to Start Again. See what they did there? Oh, wait. I think I know what it is. It's a door, but it doesn't have, like, a tell. It's just a door. Just like that. Yeah. Yeah. We're good. We're good. It's fine. It's fine. Good to know. It respawns. The thing I gotta remember, the hazard suit is not protection from damage. It's just protection from the environment. Rebar. My beloved rebar cannon is back in action. Though I'm gonna have to take damage if I want to get back. Yeah, it's fine. I need silver key card. Core damage spotted. Uh-oh. Run for it? What do you mean run for it? What do you mean run for it? That was ominous, unnecessarily so. Increase brightness contrast. You want a little... I'll bump the gamma. I'll bump the gamma. Display. Graphics. Where's the gamma? I'll bump it up too. Just on brightness. Maybe dial down the contrast? I don't know. I don't know. It's all preference at the end of the day. Pardon me. I'm actually happy I've been able to go this long with my voice holding out. I have had one of those really unpleasant coughs. Ooh. Ooh. Inflicted on me by my children. And yeah, I've woken up some days with just sounding like I got a frog in my throat. Yeah, that's the phrase. Right, I got the key card. Rebar! Get a rebar, dummy. Evil blocks my what? Passage. Pasgi. That's why I couldn't read it. It was missing an A. Found the typo. No. 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 Oh, come on. Have I tried laxative for that? My block passage? I don't know. I think you need a magical laxative for that. There we go. 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 As I say. There we go. I wish, right, one of my dreams, if you include this in your mod, I will love you unconditionally. If you allow me to smack back those fucking projectiles with something like a hammer or a wrench back at these sons of bitches, you will have my undying gratitude. I felt that one. I felt that one. It's called Ultra Kill. Yeah, and I love Ultra Kill. You see how that happens? You see how that works? Yeah? Oh. Maybe I should save my rebars. Nah. I'm misjudging the spawns. Let me try that again. See, that one's on me. That one's on me! Ben, you gotta go. Take care, man. Thanks for dropping by. You gonna have fun playing more of this later? I imagine many people could pick up this mod, this pack, and just hack away at it for a few hours. And each of you could have played an entirely separate outlay of levels. That's just how freaking huge this is. There we go. Right. Reba! Reba! Yeah. I love the ricochet. I love the ricochet. Hey! Cube and Pixel, today you're sick. This appears to be part of the club. Yes. Tommy, this mod looks cool. What is it? Clues in the title, my friend. Quake Brutalist Jam 3. Did I misname it? Did I just call it Brutalism Jam instead of Brutalist Jam? Is it Brutalism or Brutalist? I'll change it now anyway. 4 out of 5 secrets? Oh, I didn't even notice. I shoot the walls because I like to ricochet. I also shoot the walls because I can ricochet my bullets at a shambler that's behind cover without having the lightning hit me in the face. Tactics. Leveraging the advantages of my weapon to my benefit. So, what one did I pick there? It was around here, was it? Spaceport anomaly. Overscoped clusterfuck. 50 minutes. Let's do that one. I got 50 minutes. Half-Life Brutalism someday. Surely that's still Quake, right? I know. Gold Source. Easy secret. Easy secret. Hey. I'm not a shambler shamer. I'm pro shambler. As long as they're fuzzy. They're fuzzy! Yeah! I mean, see, this is nice, because now I've got a good reckoning for how powerful that wrench is. That's pretty nice. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Oh, I think they were douchebags to begin with, so it's fine. It's fine. There's a lot of crucifixes. There's been a lot of crucifixes so far. Ah! No! 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 How many wrenches does it take to get to the center of a cuboid brutalist monstrosity? That was that 3, 4? That was actually quite few. Maybe even 5. Perchance. No! Nope. I just realized I got the wrench. You can just do the engineer. Nope. Nope. Oh, these are gonna die. They drop health now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, I missed one. That would have been done one earlier. That was my own damn fault. I think I'm gonna need it. Gimme it. Get out of here! Get out! It's like slow-mo. Okay. No? Aw. And how? Wrench only run. It's been wrench only so far. It's nice. I like when maps play with the possibilities of a single weapon. Especially when there's a decent amount of, you know, whatchamacallit, power-ups and such. So on and so forth. Ezekiel 23:20. I'm not familiar with that verse. Unless it's one of those, you know, massively popular ones. Get out of me! Get out of town! Is that on the timer? No. No, it is not. Gosh darn it, we've got a puzzle. I don't have any ranged options here. So this is now a conundrum. I could just go this way and get the gun. That'll allow me to do ranged. Should have thought of that earlier, shouldn't I? Oh, good. I can go back this way. Yeah. I thought I'd try. I thought I'd try. It seemed like a good idea at the time, alright? What if I take the entire load-bearing weight of this bridge on my noggin? It might give me a wickle headache. Aw. They were enjoying the spa day and I just ruined it for them. Cheers! I was about to mention the anti-homeless architecture though. That's it. Though I reckon you could fit yourself between those. You know, if you laid like this way, you could have your head there, your shoulders, just your arms out. You could T-pose into that easily. Getting the sleeping bag in there would be another thing entirely. I think the point is we shouldn't have it in the first place. The thing that's lurking in the back of my mind here is this is billed as a 50-minute map. Yeah, I'm faintly terrified by the scope of this one. I think it was in the name, is it not? Like Overscoped Nightmare or something like that? It's encouraging! Very encouraging. Get out of town. I said get out of town! Town ain't big enough for two people who could potentially blow themselves up with grenades. That's my gimmick! That's my shtick! Yeah. Did I actually get that thing? No, I did not. No! There we go. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Stillwind, you've done 2 of these maps so far. You spent an hour doing so. We'll be done with the set sometime before next year. my philosophy so far has been, you know, start with the short ones. I've had a few decent 10-minute, 15-minute ones. This is my first, like, long one. Pardon me. Oh, wait, I'm gonna need explosives. Wouldn't you know it? Explosives. The accuracy. Eh. Yeah. Man, even dipping a pinky in those things is lethal. Andre, you've played every boomer shooter from Doom 1 up to Cultic, but you've never enjoyed Quake 1 and Dusk. Love Hrot, though, for some reason. This looks cool, though. I think I was like you once. For a very long time, I hadn't actually properly played Quake. I'd kind of, yeah, mildly dabbled with it, but my first major Quake was, in fact, Quake 2. I love Quake 2. I'm a very, very big Quake 2 glazer. And I'm glad that in recent years, people have gone, you know what? You know what? Quake 2 is actually pretty good. But for a while, on that basis, that I already enjoyed Quake 2, therefore why would I need to go back and play the OG Quake, because the OG Quake is crusty and old. Ironic, is it not? I went back and played Quake 1, and I went, I see it. I get it. I understand now. It's just so fucking tight. In almost every goddamn aspect. It is about as pure as it could possibly be. Which is probably why everything under the fucking sun after it, you know, used Quake engine. Or at least a basis of it. Quake better than Doom? I wouldn't put them in the same category. I mean, Doom will always be my first love. You could definitely regard Quake as basically the evolution of Doom. Easily. I mean, that's obvious. That's obvious. In terms of what I'd go back and replay, given the choice, probably Doom. That's like my comfort. My comfort zone, my comfy place. Though I can be swayed. If there's one thing that I have learned as I increase in my years here on this earth, it's that, you know, I'm open to giving things a try and accepting new obsessions into my life. Because there's plenty of them to go around, so why the heck not? And you know what? There's something of a benefit to being late to the party with a lot of these things. You know, if you've been itching to get into Quake mods, Quake 2 mods, Doom mods, Duke mods, that kind of stuff, and you're like, oh, I don't know, but it's been around, you know, 20, 30 years. You know, it couldn't be a better time. The next best time was the last time I talked about it. The second best time is now. I've already been down here. Why is this soundtrack so squingy? It's like I'm made out of springs and I'm falling down the stairs. It's squingy, isn't it? It's so squingy. It's the only word I have for it. Must confess, I've gotten myself ever so slightly sidetracked here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Here we are. Here we are. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Hoping that third one did it. 4? 4? You know how expensive these grenades are. I mean, not very, because it's a video game, but, you know. Oh! Oh! that was some delayed recognition right there. Back in my mind was, there's some kind of concrete monstrosity around here. I can sense it. Meanwhile, directly behind my head. Bah. I still feel like I should be able to detonate those before they, you know, melt away. Did that rocket guy just take out that, one of them zombies before I needed to? Thanks. 1, 2, 3. Never enough grenades. Oh. But so far, I'd say this has been pretty well paced. As well it should be if it's going to spend, you know, as long as it's advertised. No. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Could you repeat the question? Hey, did you see who they got for Dewey in the Malcolm in the Middle revival? So the original Dewey is not coming back. They're basically done with acting. They're doing their own life. But if you didn't know that, you would be shocked to learn that the actor that they've picked to portray Dewey is not the same kid. It's uncanny. Honestly, if you look at those two side by side, man, it lends credence to that whole, you know, you got a doppelganger somewhere. Everyone's got a doppelganger. Some more than others. But yeah, it's like they found a clone. As far as I know, they're not related. They're not related. But it's, yeah, crazy accurate casting. It looks exactly what an older Dewey would look like to me. It's mad. Oh! 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 I mean, I broke both my ankles, but whoa! We have descended into the pool rooms. They created a clone. You're saying they just, for the purposes of the Malcolm in the Middle reboot, continuation. They thought, you know those laws that we have on human cloning? Yeah, let's just, you know, we'll make an exception. We'll make an exception, you know? Just this once. Just this once. You reminded me of that, that Michael Bay film, The Island. Which apparently got a bit in trouble. Apparently it was like, the story was quite heavily inspired by another one. But it's about, you know, rich and famous people cloning themselves, but the clones live in this facility up until the point that they're needed for, like, organ transplants and that kind of stuff. I mean, it's a very, what's the word? When you really think about it, it's a very inefficient way of doing that. Because, surely, if you've nailed cloning tech, you know, what's stopping you from just, you know, cloning the individual organ? Was that a death pit? Was that a goddamn death pit? But, you know, I think I summed up the problem with a lot of, you know, high-concept sci-fi action stuff. You think about it too hard for a minute, and then the premise kind of falls apart. Because the answer to the question, why don't they just do X or Y, the answer to that is, because we wouldn't have a film. We wouldn't have a story to hang all of this bullshit off. That's why. The torture is the main point. I don't remember that being an aspect of it. If anything, I recall them living in relative, like, ordered luxury. Every need was catered to. It's just that they led kind of these vapid, catered to lives in confinement. The idea was that the outside world had gone to heck. And then they realized they've been lied to, damn it! And I think they fall off a building while holding onto a giant R. I don't know why that image is stuck in my brain. But there it is nonetheless. Thanks, Michael Bay. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna poke any of these. Not until I am good and ready. What weapons do I have here? Ooh. Now I've got the correct weapon. Suppressing fire! Damn. Damn. I was hoping I could kind of like crowd surf him, but no. Wait a minute. No, that ain't working either. I'd need like an actual rocket launcher for that. I thought I had it, but then I'm remembering that it's not this level. Just gotta send it, man. Just gotta send it. Gotta get them orbs! They'll keep me alive. Are there two different varieties of these? It looks like there is. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Damn. Damn. And heck. Ikaguri, you wish Quake modding was easy as dragging and dropping a file into the exe? It's not much more difficult than that. I think I went over this earlier. Oh yeah, you mentioned the clone is horror as well. That's what apparently the island ripped off. Button, hey, how do? Not bad till I got to this room. Holy moly. Have you seen how many things I gotta kill? A lot! They shit life orbs when they die. Only as a result of one of those power-ups. Anyway. Take it from the... Actually, no, wait. Wait. You gotta give yourself a little wiggle room. Oh, shit! No!
Suction.
Ow.
Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
I have a brain injury. My brain is injured. Ow.
What are next?
I ain't mad. I ain't mad. I was dehydrated though.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
I was about to say this reminds me of one time I went to that strange nightclub out in the sticks, but no, that's about writhing flesh. So, what have we learned? What have we learned? Yes, we can back it up to where it begins. That will increase our chances of survival. But not by much! Why am I being brutalized in a nightclub? That's the entire theme of this map, apparently. Berlin nightclubs aim for wimps! I think I got him. Oh wait, yeah. The follow up. Oh boy! Oh my god, there's so fucking many of them. I'm nervous about that hallway now. I'm like, could there possibly be more? You can grenade jump over the hill and kill them there safely. Thanks, Captain Hindsight. Glad you got here in the nick of time. Oh, man. What on next? Well, yeah. Why did I just spend all that time doing that? I spent all of that time to get the friggin' silver key card. Oh wait, there it is. I sees it. I sees it now. I sees it, I does. Okay. You gotta watch out for the death pit. Good job I didn't fall down that earlier. That would have been embarrassing. Imagine the kind of idiot that does that. Wouldn't want to be him. Alright. I've gained entrance to the secondary spa. What did you say to me? What did you say to me? What I thought. What I thought! Be gone. Right. I've still got like a terrible reckoning for, you know, how high I can do a jump on. There we go. There we go. Well, I'm glad it's saved. Because I'm not sure how I'm going to do this one. What did I say? What did I say? I forgot to jump. This nightclub sucks. There's like no lights. What are you talking about? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. These 5 lights. Tell me you're not an ambient brutalist nightclub enjoyer without telling me. I do have rum. Don't make me. Seriously, it's only like Tuesday. Do you reckon this is why the map is 50 minutes? Do you reckon? Do you reckon? Hmm? Oh god, there we go. And so now the trick is not to fall to my death. You gotta manifest success by not sucking at the thing that you're doing. I don't like it. I don't like weirdly smooth, caked up shambler. Okay. Okay. I have the key. Now I just need to avoid the death pits. Remember where that door is. Oh, is it like a one-way system? No. You can go around one way, but you can't go back the same. At least I still got the key. At least I've still got the key. No bitches, no grog, L ratio. Why must you haunt me in my time of distress? Okay. 15,000th time's a charm. Ikiguru, do I think that Frutiger Aero is basically the anti-brutalism architecturally speaking? I don't know. I've never seen a building designed in the style of Frutiger Aero. Unless Frutiger Aero... If Frutiger Aero would have to be like buildings in the shape of a bubble. The closest thing I can imagine to a Frutiger Aero building is like the Gherkin in London. Unless, you know, I'm misinformed. Also, to truly adhere to the stylistics of Frutiger Aero, the building would also need to have some kind of aquarium built in, because Frutiger Aero is all about that sea life and shit. Bubbles and sea life. That was not the right gun. And that wasn't even a shoot switch. I'm detecting like a critical design flaw in the visuals. And that's the health kits occasionally make me think they're shoot switches. That's probably a me problem. I'll cop to that. Google Frutiger Aero interior. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's the interior. I'm talking about exterior. Yeah, sure. It's all wibbly lines and sea and blues and shit. I don't hate Frutiger Aero, alright? I want Windows XP back as much as the next guy. But, you know, we gotta live with the times that we're ascribed to. And right now, we're in brutalism times. It's come back round. Maybe we can loop back to the optimism of Frutiger Aero. But until then, we just gotta deal with the hand we've been dealt. Hold the line! Architecturally speaking. Ah. Is this thing opening up death pits? It is! It's a sadistic bit of design. They're fully expecting the player to do a little bit of a backtrack from the dogs and opens up that little death pit. Ooh. Ooh. I'd shake my fists if they weren't currently on my keyboard and mouse. Ooh. Anyway. I'm just waiting for these to dissolve. I don't want to accidentally damage myself too much. You loved Windows Vista aesthetic, Donut? You shouldn't admit to that in public. I mean, sure, the look was to disguise from the substance, but, you know. I know, right? I'm trying to figure out how long I've been in this map. But I'd say the design is brutal. Well, it's very unforgiving. I mean, that's kind of, you know, the whole point, you know. Uncompromising. Stark. Hard corners, edges. Shapes. I tell you what example of brutalism I quite enjoy in film. Total Recall, towards like the early part, there's like, I'm not sure what country this building's actually in, but it's like this bus station or something. In real life, I think. But yeah, it's like one of those kind of, wah! Sticks out. Fits in a future of that style. Which Total Recall? The good one. Yeah, yeah, Mexico City, yeah. You had to ask. RoboCop's got some cool brutalist architecture as well. Yeah, Verhoeven did really well with that for some reason. Or maybe that was just Detroit. Who can say? Who can say? Despite the fact that I've been playing the same map for an extended period now, I gotta say, the way this flows from area to area is really good. I was saying earlier that, you know, pacing is probably going to be a heavy aspect of this, and I'm glad it is! You don't want it to be all backloaded or front-loaded, that's for sure. Come on. There we go. Stand on the imp footprints. Okay, good. Now look at each drawing 8 times each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh yeah, 16. Secret! Picked up fragments. That for a gun? The OCP building in RoboCop is Dallas Town Hall stretched. Oh. Yeah, I knew there was a bit of like matte painting extension. There we go. There we go. Ah! My brain was like, wait, didn't I get in that way? Oh, man. What about SCP buildings and facilities? Faticus, aren't they brutalist architecture? Yeah! I mean, it depends on what generation of SCP stuff you're talking about. If you're talking about, like, containment breach, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, those look like a variant of the other type. I certainly felt like they were doing more damage last time. Rebop! Rebop! Free Rebop! Enjoy. Sometimes you gotta save. Sometimes you gotta save the ammo. Lion, one thing you could give to the newer Total Recall, they got the spirit of the front half of the novel. I can understand maybe the desire to do something that's more accurate to, like, the original story. But, yeah, it's Hollywood, man. I just can't trust them anymore. to do that. It's always an excuse, really. They suck you in halfway with that promise. Oh, we're actually going to be, you know, adhering closer to the novel, but, you know, we just want to do something for the sake of doing it. We want the name recognition at the end of the day is what it's about. And I admit, I was suckered with the doing Total Recall. I might give it. I love the original. Maybe the remake could be good. No, it wasn't. At best, it's tolerable. And it had like one legitimately fun set piece. Which was like the freefall elevator that goes through the earth, which doesn't actually make any fucking sense whatsoever. But you get a zero-G fight, yo. Yeah, it's fun like that. Who doesn't like a zero-G fight? Couldn't tell where that landed. You like how RoboCop remake had the reveal showing what was replaced? That was pretty effective. You know, I can't fault that. I find it weird though that the remake of RoboCop had like the inverse character arc of like the original RoboCop. So in the original RoboCop, he's resurrected and he has to learn to essentially feel human or be human or recall his memories, whereas in the remake, he shuts down the longer the film goes on till he becomes more cold and precise and a killing machine. Yeah, the remake of RoboCop was him by losing his humanity, whereas, like, the original RoboCop, he was getting it back. And sticking it to the goons that blew his limbs off. You gotta give the man a hand. I mean, at the end of the day, when an original is iconic, you're fighting an uphill battle when it comes to the concept of a remake, especially with sometimes it's not just like the actual quality of the film itself. Sometimes it's the stars, the people who are acting in it. The performance cannot be replicated or replaced. It's like, can you imagine someone trying to remake Commando? You can't. There is no way you're gonna replicate the same cheeseball action hero bullshit of Commando. You just can't. Right person, right place, right director, right vibe. Right leading man. What are you? Yes! 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 More of that, please. No! The fucking death pit! Yeah, it does remind me of the Soul Cube, actually, Ikigura. That's a good point. You believe it could be done, a Commando remake, but I don't. I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm gonna put my foot down on that one. You can't. You just can't do it. Spiritual sequel, maybe. Remake, no. You could definitely do something in the spirit, but not a remake. It's a tight fight. It's a tight fight. Ikigura, it made you feel weird when you learned that Ben-Hur was a remake. What, the original Ben-Hur? Which Ben-Hur? Did it? So did you see the remake of Ben-Hur first? That's what I'm going with. What difficulty is this? Normal. Normal. Your niece saw RoboCop recently, thought it was awesome that someone got revenge on Red Foreman for being an ass in that 70s show. Tell her to go watch Fortress next. Someone else gets revenge on Red Foreman in that as well, so, you know. You know what I really want to do? I want to get out of the pool. I want to get out of the pool room, yeah? Maybe I need to draw him out before I... Yeah. Lay the smack dab. Yeah, yep. Yep. First try. Oh, I gotta wrap this up. Are we there yet? Can I just leave? I love that little freeze! That little, yeah. The ghost of the thing you gibbed is great. Sorry, jibbed. Nearly made a faux pas there. So did I just completely skip out on a room full of bullshit? No, I think I'm gonna have to go back to the room full of bullshit. They get revenge on Red Foreman in Star Trek Voyager. Yeah, Year of Hell! Oh, I forgot about that! How could I forget about Year of Hell? Year of Hell's awesome. It's a real great, like, self-contained two-parter, if I'm not mistaken. And it just friggin' rips. Much like that weapon. Voyager, you're mistaking Voyager for Discovery, Enrique. Voyager is the one with Captain Janeway. Discovery is the one with, the person who cries a lot. That's all I really know about Star Trek Discovery. There's like there's a lot of crying and there's a lot of fuck yes science moments that make me cringe. And I'm like, I'm good. I'll watch Wrath of Khan for the 500th time. Got it. Didn't get it! Discovery's dreadful. It's talking in corridors about feelings and lots of crying. I only really watched about 3 episodes, maybe, of the, of the first series, and then I was like, nah. Year of Hell was conceived as a series-long arc, Dan, but Rick Berman said no. What is it with Ricks? It should have been. It would have been great. What's the other thing I was just thinking of? Star Trek related. Brain. Brain is draining. Something related to Discovery. Series 3 of Picard was good. That's all I can say. That's the only thing I can say about, like, the recent Star Trek stuff. I actually enjoyed the 3rd series of Picard. Now, don't take that to mean that I watched the first 2 series. I did not, and neither should you. You don't need to, you don't have to. It's free real estate, you can do what you like. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish this level before I gotta go. I am pretty much out of time. I could be like right next to the exit. I probably am, but I keep falling down these death pits. Dang it! Well, at least I can save. I'll probably finish this one off stream, and then I'll continue maybe the rest of it later. How many of these goddamn things are they gonna... I think I'm gonna call it. I have to call it. I gotta do dad stuff. Oh well. Enrique, you learned in Picard they took the ending to the last movie, and decided, no, this character died, and his There was a replacement. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in anything past... Yeah. The Star Trek J.J. Abrams films. And they didn't really go far with that either, did they? Everyone's forgotten about the J.J. Abrams films. The first one was fun. The second one was... a bastardization of Khan. And the third one was alright. That's about it. Maybe that's why there's not more of those. But yeah, all I can concern myself or console myself with these days is I don't think current Star Trek is really for me. There's plenty of other things I can enjoy. And if people want to enjoy the current form of Star Trek, they're welcome to. But, you know, feel free to, you know, discover the old foundational parts of Star Trek as well while you're at it. Because there's a lot of good shit. Watch DS9. Anyway. Ladies and germs, I must bid you farewell. I gotta go. I hope you've enjoyed this 3 hours. That's not too shabby. 3 hours, something of Quake Brutalist Jam 3. I may do more of this if people would like. And I'll be back later on in the week. But until next time, this has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Icarus out.